Ever get hit with a sudden craving? Today mine's for a thick, moist slice of Starbucks banana bread. Sweet, nutty, and perfect with a hot coffee. But what if the cafe's too far? No worries, we'll bring that cafe magic home. Let's roll up our sleeves and bake our own banana bread, right in our kitchens. It's simple, comforting, and you don't need fancy gadgets or expert skills. The best part? The smell of fresh banana bread wafting through your house. This recipe is friendly, forgiving, and perfect for bakers of any level. Imagine the pride of pulling a golden loaf from your own oven. So let's turn our kitchens into mini bakeries and tackle this craving together. By the end, you'll have a loaf that rivals the cafe, maybe even better. Ready? Let's gather what we need and get started. Every baker needs their tools. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, having the right equipment at your fingertips makes all the difference. Before we dive into the delicious world of banana bread, let's make sure our kitchen is prepped and ready for action. Start by grabbing a 9x 5-inch loaf pan. This is the classic size for banana bread and will give you that perfect bakery-style loaf. You'll also need 2 mixing bowls, one for your dry ingredients and one for your wet. A sturdy wooden spoon or a flexible spatula will help you mix everything together with ease. Don't forget your measuring cups and spoons for accuracy, a fork for mashing bananas, and a wire rack for cooling your masterpiece. No fancy equipment, just the basics. That's the beauty of banana bread. It's simple, approachable, and doesn't require any high-tech gadgets. If you have a hand mixer, you can use it, but a little elbow grease works just as well. Now let's talk ingredients. The star of the show is, of course, the bananas. You'll want 3 to 4 very ripe bananas. The spottier and browner, the better. Those dark spots mean the bananas are extra sweet and flavorful, which is exactly what we want for a rich, moist loaf. Next, measure out 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. These will give your bread structure and that classic rise. Add a pinch of salt to balance the sweetness and enhance all the flavors. Then scoop out 1 cup of sugar. This will give your bread just the right amount of sweetness without overpowering the banana flavor. For moisture and richness, you'll need 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, or if you prefer, melted butter. Both work beautifully, so use whichever you have on hand. Crack in 2 large eggs to help bind everything together and add a little extra lift. Don't forget a teaspoon of vanilla extract. This tiny addition brings warmth and depth to the flavor, making your banana bread taste like it came straight from a bakery. For that Starbucks-inspired touch, chop up 1/2 cup of walnuts or pecans. Half will go into the batter for crunch, and the rest will be sprinkled on top for a beautiful, nutty finish. If you're not a fan of nuts, feel free to skip them or swap in chocolate chips for a sweeter twist. That's it. These are all simple, classic ingredients, nothing fancy, and nothing you can't find at your local grocery store. The beauty of banana bread is in its simplicity and the way it transforms everyday ingredients into something special. Remember, the best banana bread starts with the best bananas. Don't skimp on ripeness. Those overripe bananas you might otherwise toss are the secret to incredible flavor and texture. Take a moment to measure everything out before you start. Lining up your ingredients in small bowls not only makes the process smoother, but it also helps prevent any last-minute surprises. With our trusty tools and fresh ingredients all set, we're ready for a smooth and enjoyable baking adventure. There's something satisfying about seeing everything organized and ready to go. It sets the stage for success. So tie on your apron, roll up your sleeves, and get ready to create a loaf that's sure to impress friends, family, or just yourself on a cozy afternoon. Let's move on to the fun part, mashing those bananas. This is where the magic begins, and you'll start to smell that sweet, familiar aroma. Get your bowls and ingredients lined up on the counter so everything is within easy reach as you work. It's time to get mixing and bring all these wonderful ingredients together into something truly delicious. Grab your big bowl and peel those ripe bananas right in. Mash them with a fork until mostly smooth, leaving a few lumps for texture. The sweet aroma means you've picked perfect bananas. Add sugar, eggs, oil or melted butter, and vanilla extract to the bowl. Stir until everything's well combined and smooth. This is your wet mixture, the heart of our banana bread. Make sure there are no big streaks of egg. It should look unified and glossy. Set this bowl aside for now. You've just created the flavor base for your loaf. Simple, right? Next, we'll get the dry ingredients ready. Keep your energy up. This is where the magic happens. Let's move on. In your second bowl, add flour, baking soda, and a pinch of salt. Whisk them together to evenly distribute the rising power and seasoning. This step ensures your bread bakes up light and even. If you like, add a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg for extra warmth. Totally optional, but delicious. Mixing the dry ingredients well prevents any unpleasant surprises in your loaf. The flour is the backbone, the baking soda gives lift, and the salt sharpens the flavors. That's all there is to it. No fuss, just a quick whisk. Now your dry team is ready to meet the wet. The next step is where it all comes together. Keep your bowls close. Things are about to get exciting. Ready for the big mix? Let's bring it all together. This is the moment your banana bread batter is born. Onward! Pour your wet mixture into the bowl of dry ingredients. Gently fold them together with a spatula. Don't overmix. The batter should be lumpy and just combined. That's the secret to a tender loaf. Overmixing makes bread tough, so stop as soon as you see no big dry patches. Now, fold in half your chopped nuts for crunch and flavor. Save the rest for the topping. Your batter will look thick and a bit messy. Perfect. This is the promise of delicious banana bread. Scrape down the sides to get every bit mixed in. That's it, the hard part's done. The aroma is already amazing. Next, we prep the pan and get ready to bake. You're almost there. Let's get this loaf in the oven. Grease your loaf pan well, dust with flour, and tap out the excess. Pour in your batter, spreading it evenly. Sprinkle the remaining nuts on top for that signature crunch. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. Place the pan in the center of the oven. Bake for 50-60 minutes until your kitchen smells incredible. Don't open the oven door, just peek through the window if you must. The top should turn golden and crack beautifully. When a toothpick comes out clean, it's done. The transformation from batter to bread is pure magic. Let's get ready for the final step, cooling. The hardest part is waiting, but it's worth it. Soon, you'll have a perfect loaf. Once your banana bread is finished baking, it's time for the all-important doneness test. Grab a toothpick and gently insert it into the center of the loaf. If it comes out clean or with just a few moist crumbs, you know your bread is perfectly baked. If you see any wet batter, pop it back in the oven for a few more minutes and test again. This simple step ensures your loaf is neither underbaked nor dry, but just right, moist, tender, and ready for the next stage. Now, using oven mitts to protect your hands, carefully lift the hot pan out of the oven and place it on a wire rack. The wire rack is key. It allows air to circulate all around the pan, helping the bread cool evenly and preventing the bottom from getting soggy. Let your banana bread rest in the pan for 10 to 15 minutes. This short wait helps the loaf firm up, making it easier to remove without breaking. The residual heat continues to gently finish the baking process, ensuring the crumb sets just right. After the initial cooling, run a knife or thin spatula around the edges of the pan to loosen the loaf. Then, with a gentle hand, tip the pan and turn the bread out onto the wire rack. This step is always a little nerve-wracking, but take your time and your loaf will come out beautifully. Take a moment to admire your golden, nutty-topped creation. The aroma is incredible, and the loaf looks like something straight out of a bakery window. All your effort has paid off, and you can see the results right in front of you. As tempting as it is to slice in right away, resist the urge. Letting your banana bread cool completely on the wire rack is crucial for the best texture. Cutting too soon can make the loaf gummy or cause it to fall apart. Cooling on a wire rack allows steam to escape from all sides, preventing sogginess and helping the crumbs set to perfection. You'll notice the crust stays crisp and the inside remains moist, just as it should be. Waiting can feel like the hardest part, especially with the delicious smell filling your kitchen. But patience is key. Give your loaf at least an hour to cool for perfect, clean slices. The sweet, warm aroma will tempt you at every turn, making it almost impossible not to sneak a slice. But trust the process. Holding out just a little longer will make the first bite even more rewarding. Once your loaf is completely cool, it's finally time for the big reveal. The bread is now ready to be sliced and served, showing off its beautiful crumb and golden crust. This is the ultimate test of your willpower. You've waited, you've watched, and now you're just moments away from enjoying the fruits of your labor. Soon, you'll be rewarded with a slice of banana bread that's truly cafe-worthy. Moist, flavorful, and picture-perfect. Whether you enjoy it plain, with a pat of butter, or alongside your favorite coffee, it's sure to impress. Get your knife ready, and prepare for that satisfying first slice. The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. Let's see how your banana bread turned out. Soft, tender, and absolutely delicious. Enjoy every bite. The wait is finally over. Your banana bread has cooled to perfection, and now it's ready to be enjoyed. There's something magical about this moment, when the anticipation gives way to the reward of your hard work. The golden loaf sits on the counter, its aroma filling the kitchen and promising a treat for all your senses. Take a serrated knife and gently slice through the golden, slightly crisp crust. Each cut reveals the soft, inviting interior, and you can hear the gentle crunch as the blade glides through the top. Inside, the bread is moist and tender, dotted with sweet banana and crunchy nuts. The texture is just right, neither too dense nor too airy, but perfectly balanced for a satisfying bite. The aroma is irresistible, rich with the scent of ripe bananas, toasted nuts, and a subtle hint of vanilla. It's the kind of smell that draws everyone into the kitchen, eager for a taste. Take a bite and let the flavors unfold. The bread is soft and moist, with just the right amount of sweetness, balanced by the earthy crunch of nuts. Each mouthful is comforting and familiar, yet always a delight. The top is slightly crunchy, offering a wonderful contrast to the tender crumb beneath. It's a combination that makes every bite interesting and deeply satisfying. It's just like the banana bread you'd find in your favorite cafe, but even better, because you made it yourself, right in your own kitchen. Every slice is a little celebration of your effort and creativity. Each piece is a reminder of the care and attention you put into baking. The texture is spot on, never dry, always moist, and full of comforting flavors that make you want to go back for another slice. This is homemade baking at its very best, a true testament to what you can create with simple ingredients and a little patience. Take a moment to enjoy the pride of a job well done. You've turned a few humble ingredients into something truly delicious. Share a slice with someone you care about and watch their face light up with joy. Banana bread has a way of bringing people together, sparking smiles and conversation. You've created something truly special, a treat that's as beautiful to look at as it is to eat. Whether you serve it plain or dress it up with a pat of butter, it's sure to impress. Savor every bite and let yourself enjoy the fruits of your labor. You've earned this moment of pure, homemade comfort. And now let's talk about the best ways to serve and share your delicious banana bread, making every occasion a little more special. The best way to enjoy your banana bread? With a hot cup of coffee, of course. The rich roasted coffee pairs perfectly with the sweet, nutty loaf. Try it plain or spread with butter or cream cheese for a decadent twist. Get creative. Add chocolate chips or swap in your favorite nuts next time. Banana bread is meant to be shared. Invite a friend, pack a slice for later, or gift a piece to a neighbor. Baking brings people together, and your homemade loaf is sure to impress. You've gone from craving to cafe-style comfort, all in your own kitchen. Don't be afraid to experiment and make it your own. Pour yourself a coffee, slice up your bread, and enjoy every bite. You've earned it. Cheers to homemade happiness. Until next time, happy baking. Happy.